college, widely considered the best 4 years of your life. It's a time for socializing, learning, exploring, searching, and of course, play. But how did we get here? Or rather, in? Well, according to the Easy SAT organization, colleges look at three main aspects of the student. The first is their GPA, their second are their extracurricular activities, and the third, and sometimes the most important, is the SAT. Ah yes, the SAT, the standardized test that profits over $4 billion by prep courses and books alone, not to mention the time and effort spent by the test taker to adequately prepare himself for a 5-hour examination that supposedly indicates collegiate success. So, do we really need it? Well, the College Board thinks so.
Very clear, and there's many studies that the SAT is absolutely predictive of how well students will do in college, as well as whether they'll stay in college. Every single question on the SAT is tested with real students from all races and all walks of life to ensure that every question on the SAT is fair.
Wrong answer, Lawrence. The SAT is not a good indicator of grades, nor is it fair. Here's why. In 2001, there was a test done by the University of California which required all applicants to take both the SAT and achievement tests. Using a database of 77,893 students who applied to UC from 1996 to 1999, Saul Geiser and Roger Studley analyzed the relationship among high school grades, SAT scores, achievement test scores, and freshman grades in college. Here is what they found. Now, the biggest problem with this examination is that it has become a wealthy test. From 1981 to 1990, 3 separate analyses were held in order to differentiate the scores of coached and non-coached kids. The results were conclusive. SAT preparation raises SAT scores. The problem here is that if you're rich, you can raise your children in an environment where they will naturally acquire the information the SAT tests. If you're rich, you can enroll your children in Kaplan or Princeton Review for coaching. However, if you're poor, you cannot afford coaching or preparation. Therefore, it comes down to this. If you're rich, you can buy your kids a high SAT score. Dear admissions officers across the country, I beg of you to reevaluate your interest in the SAT. It is not a good predictor of grades. It is biased, and it defines us students by a number, not the quality. If you are still uncertain, please listen to this.
A list of 830 colleges for whom the test is optional for some or all of their applicants. And what's been found out is that those colleges, they get a more diverse student body, the grade point average stays the same, and they graduate at the same rate.